Last episode we completed While Guthic Sleeps, which means that there was only 2 quests left what we were aiming to do, the Branches of Darkmire and Plague's End. In this episode we start making progress towards both of them. And that is the King Black Dragon Reaper task completed, and while doing this I've kind of worked out what I think I want to do. So I need crafting for both Plague's End with 75 and Branches of Darkmire at 64, and while doing the Slayer grind, if I look in my bank and go to clue scrolls, I got quite a lot, as you can see, and I came across a hard one I couldn't complete. It requires a Amulet of Glory, which is 80 crafting or through Hunter, both of which I don't have. So I thought I might as well just train it anyway and see how close we can get. And that is another court case completed, a 9k lamp and some diamonds. Let's put this on Herblore. Don't reckon it'll give us a level. No, but I've got some hard caskets because the Glory trimmed works apparently the same. So there's a master clue, just seeing if we get anything. Another court summons and a Robin Hood hat. That's quite nice. I don't think it's any good for now, but yeah, I'll take it nonetheless. Quite a neat little bit of fashionscape. Yeah, so let's go and do this other, what's it called? Court summons. And that is the other court summons done. We've got 20 raw shark and some raw lobster. Not terrible. Let's go and put this lamp, wherever it is, onto Herblore. Yeah, no level again. Very nice. Now I know the most effective way to train crafting, or efficient way, is through dungeoneering. And I tried that, but I must have done something wrong because I did an hour and only got like 6k, when supposedly you can get up to 100. So instead, what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I'm doing temple trekking, and I'm going to get some silver ore spirits, which I can then obviously mine the silver ore, which I will then craft into silver bolts. Even though it's better to use tiaras, silver bolts will then get fletching, which is needed for Branches of Darkmire anyway. So let's do this for an hour, see how many we get. And there is 77 magic, which has unlocked a requirement for Love Story, Super Glass Make, Armadillo Battle Staff. It's also given 100 combat, which we can get a new Slayer Master now when we go back to that. Instead of using, I can't remember her name, we can now use, not Duradel, because he's dead, Lapok? I don't know, something like that. I'm definitely missing that. But yeah, so new Slayer Master, which should be good. Better XP and tasks and points. And there's a piece of the Lumberjack outfit. Hopefully this isn't too bad. When I did it on my main, it took ages. So that's the hour of temple trekking done. There is all our reward tokens, and we're chucking them all onto silver spirits. Even though I did hard, I don't know why some of them are the yellow and some are red, but let's get on with this, see how many we get. And at the end of that, we have a total of 4,230 stone spirits, which will mean double that in silver ore, so 8,460, which I don't reckon, well, actually I don't know, that might be enough to get us close to 74, but I don't know, that's going to take a while to mine though, so I guess we better start on that. And 71 mining. Yeah, nothing too interesting. Load more silver spirits. and it's just been a little over an hour. It's been alright, so we have just over 2,000 ore, which is not bad at all, but smelting that is going to take ages. I'm going to go and do it at Austin's workshop for a little bit of reputation. So that is all the silver bars smithed. It took about an hour and a half, so about 3.5 hours for all of it. So just over 2,000, and I'm not going to put them in tiaras, into silver bolts. So let's start that now. 63, and there is 64, the branches of Darkmire requirement. So that's one of them out of the way. I'm barely paying attention to this, but there's 65 crafting. And that is the last of the silver bars, so that's 22,750 bolts. It's taken about an hour and a half. I've only done 50 minutes here, but I did half an hour earlier. I guess now it's back to the silver rocks, unless I try the dungeoneering method. Not sure yet. We will see. Tier 3 Town Hall acquired. And that is 75 Constitution, which is a requirement for Lord of Vampcrim. Not that I'm attempting that anytime soon. I really shouldn't risk that. I've got no food and just run out of prayer. So yeah, that could have ended well. Shouldn't do that, but that is 22 Death Reaper assignments done, 7k Slayer, and 5 Reaper points. Now, today is Monday, and the Penguin update came out today. I don't know when this is coming out, so that will date it. But to take a break from the grind, I'm going to go and hunt them all, because why not? It might be quite fun. That is Hunt for the Red Rapture completed, 3k Construction, 2k Thieving, 1k 500 Hunter. That is a Hunter level of 56. That is Some Like It Cold completed, 40k Crafting and Fishing, 10k Thieving and Construction. The Invisible Penguin, that has given us 67 Fishing, 66 Crafting, and all that's left now is what's it called? Back to the freezer. That's it, which we need 45 runecrafting and 50 divination. And there is 40 runecrafting. Astrals. Nice. And that is the 45 runecrafting, which is needed for back to the freezer. Divination now. That's a Guffishian cache completed and 49 divination. Yeah, one level away from 50, obviously. That is 50 divination, which is a requirement for desperate times and back to the freezer, which I'm going to do all the penguin quests to get more points and hunt for more penguins, because why not? That is back to the freezer completed, 25k divination and runecrafting, 15k slay and agility, 10k invention when unlocked, and we can now hunt all penguins each week, which yeah, it's great. That is also 57 agility, 48 runecrafting and 52 divination. Yeah, now let's go and hunt these penguins, because why wouldn't you hunt penguins, I guess? So I have hunted all the penguins this week, other than one, which is in a location with pointy ears ones, which is obviously the Elven Lands. And there's two there. I found one of them, but the other one is inside the city of Letna. And for that I need to do Roving Elves, which shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, it's a requirement for Plague's End anyway, and unlocks the crystal weaponry. So let's go for that. That is Roving Elves completed, 10k strength and use of a crystal bow, which will be very nice in the future. At least it should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Anyway, let's go and enter Letia and hunt this penguin. Turns out I was wrong. You have to start Morning Ends Part 1 to access here. So there's the Toad Store, and might as well do it as well. So that is Mourners. End Part 1 completed. We get a 25k Thieving Lamp and 25k Constitution Lamp. We can enter Letia now, which is great because the penguins seem to spawn there a lot. We've got the teleport to get back. Let's use these lamps. And I think now I could go for Morning's End Part 2, but it's incredibly long and annoying. Oh, there was a Thieving Lethal. 64, which is Prisoner of Glowfree requirement. Anyway, as I was saying, I could go for Morning's End Part 2, but I will soon, but not right now. I'm going to go back to the crafting grind to try and get as close as possible to that 74. That's it. And nothing. Oh, Ghost Hunter Googlies. They're goggles, not Googlies. Don't know why I said that. But will we get anything chest? Nope, nothing. Yeah. And this is last chest of Reaper. Nope, nothing. Hang on, where'd the elite come from? Did I get that then or previous? Oh, I don't remember, but that is the Reaper done. And that is 67 love story. Nice. So I decided to get the gem bag and try the Orchid uncommon gems, I believe it is, method for an hour, see how much XP that is, because might as well spice things up, and then I don't have to mine silver again for ages. Can't get the upgrade yet. 72 mining. So that is an hour of gem rock mining done. As you can see, if I go into the bank and deposit all of these, we got 600 sapphires, 400 emeralds and 200 rubies, which that's a fair bit. I don't know how much XP this will give us, but where'd they go? There we go. Let's go and do that, see how long it takes and if we get any levels. I just missed the level. There is 68 crafting do no evil requirements. So that's quite nice. They're not going to plan to do that anytime soon, but that will give the next upgrade for Avers. That is 69. Haha, funny number. So one of the other quests was the branches of Darkmire. I still got the legacy of Sergei's left to do. And the main ones are woodcutting levels and fletching levels. Need 76 and 70. I don't know why I'm chopping willows, just close to a bank, and I'm fairly low, so that will give some XP, I guess. But thinking about it, a good idea to get out of the way for the fletching grind of 70, because I was doing the silver bolts, but that is actually incredibly long, is to do the miscellaneous stuff. So it's what, Royal Trouble and Throne of Miscellanea. I believe I have the requirements for both. Yep. And yep. So doing that will unlock maple logs, which should be a lot better than these willows and silver bolts was doing to get towards that 70 fletching. And I mean, I should have unlocked it a while ago, so it's probably a good long time investment. Off we go. And that is Throne of Miscellanea completed. Yeah, very nice. We can now obviously access the Managing Miscellanea. Let's go and talk to Advisor Grim and deposit 1 mil should probably be enough. And I mean, we'll put it all on wood, but we don't have a maximum yet until we do, what's it called, Royal Trouble. So I guess that's what we shall go towards and do now. So, off we go. For some reason, even though we've just completed the quest, we've apparently got a week and 4 days worth of resources, which is surely a visual bug, because I've never seen it do that before. I mean, If it's not, that's already a fair amount of mahogany logs, which isn't bad. So that is Royal Travel completed. 5k in agility, strength, slayer, and constitution. Let's see if we get any levels. No. Nope, but we now have the upgraded hardwood and stuff bank pin. So yeah, so we've got a hardwood and we've put it all in mahogany anyway. Very good. There is the light puzzle done. I've now got to get the 50 items for the Death Talisman. I managed to do the first part of the puzzle without a guide, but the second part I had to. But yeah. So here is the 50 items we've got to collect. Yeah, just a load of junk really. But it shouldn't take too long, and let's rotate this just so we don't have to do that puzzle again. There is the first inventory of junk, and there is the second inventory of junk. So that is Morning's End Part 2 done. A really annoying quest, 20k agility XP though, and we can craft death runes, which I'm not planning to do anytime soon. But that is 58 agility, and one of them big difficult quests ticked off for Plague's End. And that is the end of the episode. We've started making progress towards both Plague's End and Branches of Darkmire, knocking off some quests which are needed for them and will be helpful to get towards them. We've also started the grind for crafting, woodcutting and fletching, along with hunting down some penguins, just for fun, because why would you not want to hunt penguins? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.